Oh, all right. It's time. It's Strixhaven time. Gosh, so Strixhaven is here. Call time is over. I did look at the cards in Strixhaven. I drafted some on those like draft simulation websites just to get more familiar with the cards than I was at the beginning of call time. That's not to say I won't just look at them and be like, "Oh yeah, this is totally what this card does." I read, I good English, and then later on find out that is not how that card behaves. That's going to happen, just like in call time. But excitement for new sets. All right, we'll have to see how many people are actually here. Okay, everyone's here. I was apparently last to the table. We'll see how terribly I do with this first draft. Oh, oh, there we go. All right, so double major. I feel like double major's okay. Gift of Estates. Opponent controls more lands than you. Search a library for up to 3 planes in your hand. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. That's okay. I don't think Double Major is good. I think it's playable, but it's also a gold card. Ardent Dust Speaker, put an instant sorcery from your graveyard on top of your library. Instant sorcery from your graveyard on top of your on from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. If you do exile top 2 cards, you may play those cards. I think that's good. I think Quandrix Cultivator is nice. Um, Beaming Defiance, no, no, no. Mage Hunter's Onslaught is also good, just because it's freaking removal. You know how that is. I think it's Mage Hunter's Onslaught or Dust Speaker. I'm going to go with Dust Speaker. Okay, Revitalize isn't good. Fracture's not that great. Like it's target enchantment or planeswalker. It's more like a best of 3. Humiliate I think is nice. Lorehold Excavation, I mill a card. I think it's okay. It goes with Ardent Dust Speaker. Heated Debate though. Can't be countered, deal 4 damage. I mean, boring but good. So like we could be Prismari, we could be Lorehold still. I think Heated Debate is way better than Lorehold Excavation. Lorehold Excavation is kind of late game. Ardent Death Speaker kind of gives us late game already. Who's in here? I think Thunderous Orator is nice. Solve the equations. Also goes in Prismari, but it's terrible. This is okay. I think Burying Books is okay. Curates, reject. Poet's not really a thing. Our card leaves our graveyard. Or Lorehold Camp. So I think like the choices like Fuming Effigy or Thunderous Orator. I'm gonna go with Fuming Effigy. It already combos off of our Dust Speaker. With the Dust Speaker. Don't have anything for Orator to orate on. Just narrowing in on red for each artifact you control. Create a treasure token. Is that good or bad? Learn. That one's symbology is nice. He creates his own artifacts, which I think is good. Vortex Runner's nice, I think. More of a Quandrix card. Okay. I don't know how good Elemental Masterpiece is. I could just continue to be red, you know? So I think Stoneborn Bound Mentor is nice. I think I'm just going to choose this artist and continue to be red. Continue to delay the choice here. I don't think Symmetry Sage is very good at all. Target creature you control has base power 2. I think this is like, I guess it would be for Quandrix, right? With their fractal tokens, where the fractal tokens are just 0/0s with counters. So if you make them power 2, it's +2 essentially. Eager First Year is just a 2-drop. Playable, not exciting. Curate, I don't think is great. Twin Scroll Shaman is very aggressive, but I don't have any pump spells for it. So blue and white cards are what I'm looking at. I could just take the Twin Scroll Shaman because, hey, it's red. Rise of Exodus though? Maybe? Oh wow, how is this Hunter's Onslaught still here? This shouldn't be here. I haven't noticed that black was particularly open. It feels like I'm solidly committed to red, and red does not pair with black. So I don't think I can take advantage of this black being open here. Yeah, Humiliate's here, Onslaught's here. I think both of those cards are good, but I mean, it's the first draft of the set releasing, so who knows how things are going to shake out. I could also take a Prismari Pledge Mage instead of this. Oh, I want the 2-drop. Yeah, I should take a 2-drop. Claim the Firstborn. Stonebinders. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile during my turn, put a counter on it. It's typically like combines with Lorehold. Just don't know if Tested Talents is good or bad or what. Enthusiastic Study is another learn card. Firstborn is not great. I don't see any lessons in this pack left. People might be aggressively taking lessons, which is okay. I only have Rise of Exodus for exile, but Lorehold should have a bunch of other exiling effects. Yeah, it definitely looks like black is open, which is too bad for me because I can't get into black from where I am currently. Oh, there's Expanded Anatomy, which I can take over this Pledge Mage. Because I do have a Learn from Rise. So it's either the Pledge Mage or Expanded Anatomy. And since it looks like Silver Quill is very open, I'm probably going to end up in Lorehold. Okay, Illustrious Historian goes well with what I already have, with things exiling, like the Fuming Effigy and the Familiar. I think Ageless Guardian is just going to be okay. I think there's a lot of 2/1s in some places, so like a 1/4 is a very good blocker. Let's see, Beaming Defiance, target creature gains hexproof. I think is good. I could take this Prismari Campus in case I think, but like I said, I'm probably Lorehold given how low Silver Quill is being taken. I think this is an okay combat trick. Send Breakthrough. These others are whatever. The Treasure Token works well with the Stormkiln artist. It's either Excavated Wall or Elemental Masterpiece. I think I'll take Elemental Masterpiece just in case. Twin Scroll Shaman Wield. Oh, I don't think this is very good. Graveyard. Enthusiastic Study, sure. Okay, Snarl is not for me. Ooh, return pass callers. Usually good. Eliminates, not in my colors. Containment breach. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Guiding voice. Another heated debate. It's either heated debate or returned pass caller. Return pass caller is 6 mana. Heated debate does keep me on more of a red kick, but I'm pretty confident I'm Lorehold. So I think I still go for the removal. Ooh, Quintorius. Spirits get +1/+0, or +1/+0. And whenever a card leaves the graveyard, create a spirit token. Yeah. Pigment Storm. I don't know how good that's going to be. Ingenious Mastery I do not like. I think it's not very good. Because like your opponent gets like all this other stuff. Otherwise you're paying... At what point does like drawing X cards become good? Like X equals 1, draw 1 card for 4 mana, terrible. X equals 2, 2 cards for 5 mana, not very good. Like 6 mana, draw 3 cards. I think it doesn't become good until X equals 4. Okay, yeah, I think this is just pretty clear Quinn. I could take a second Quinn. And at that point, I'm pretty heavy on my curve, I think. Let's see, just Guardian. Yeah, I don't think Thrilling Discovery's good, because you're discarding 2 cards. It does synergize with Lorehold in that, you know, you do want stuff in your graveyard to kind of mill. A Shock is very nice. Relic Sloth and Illustrious Historian would also be picks. I think Detention Vortex is terrible. I think I just pick up a Shock here. Combat Professor, if I remember right, is very nice. Expel's an interesting card because it's like, in this setup, it looks like White's more of the aggressive card, but at the same time, Expel is like, their creatures have to be attacking you to tap in order for it to be good. I guess there's a combination with Study Break and then expel the creature that took a Study Break, which seems harsh from a flavor perspective. Yeah, I think it's Combat Professor here. What do we got? We got Infuriate. Secret Rendezvous, which is terrible. A Blood Age General attacking. You have to tap it though, which I think is terrible. I think First Day of Class is also terrible. I think it's Blood Age General or Illustrious Historian. Quinn does buff our spirits. So I think I take him over the Historian. Like, the Historian is great, I think. But, you know, Stunbound Mentor. What is this Pledge Mage? First Strike. Oh, yeah, this guy is actually pretty good, too. Duress, Team Pendant. So Mentor or Pledge Mage? I think because I do have these 2 Quins, I think I do take the Mentor. Cody is here. He's. I could just take him because. I could also actually probably take this Elemental Summoning lesson. Alright, so... Yeah, Rise of Exodus actually works really well because we are exiling a creature and then exiling an instant sorcery card from a graveyard. Does Stonebound Mentor say our graveyard? Yes. But I do... let's get it anyway, whatever. I think I'm just going to go... I don't think Pigment Storm is a very good... Like, I'd rather have Rise of Exoduses over Pigment Storms, so... I'll just take this Guiding Voice. Oh gosh, it's even a sorcery. Oh man, that's terrible. It'll depend on if we have anything we really want to learn. Introduction to Prophecy or Thrilling Discovery. Prophecy intro? I think Prophecy intro. Oh wow, Relic Sloth wheeled all the way around. I think Relic Sloth is like a decent card, except in this deck, I'm so heavy with better stuff on the ends that it might not make it. So I have a reduced to memory. Gosh, how is this wheeling around? This Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Yeah, I'll take a reduced to memory. I mean, it's a lesson. I might be. Is it a lesson or? Yeah, it's a lesson. What? Historian wheeled all the way around? This is a decent card. Yeah, of course, Archivist is last. Okay, Counterspell, can't take that. The Dean, no, the Dean is the wrong colors. Symbology might be good. I have things I would love to learn. Does this break down lessons? It does. I have 4 lessons. Spell Satchel. Move a book counter, add. Remove a book counter, add mana. 3 mana. Remove 3 book counters. Draw a card. Well, this seems bad. First day of class is bad. So I think it's like Professor or Fuming. And they're both good. I think I'm just going to take the Professor. It's uncommon, so whatever. Ooh, on color Dean or Expel. Trades an ability, deals 1 damage, instant. Can't cast spells. Oh, interesting. Dome Strider would probably work well in this deck. Let's see, Make Your Mark. Make Your Mark might be good. But yeah, this is definitely Flame Scroll Celebrant. Yep. So this is this is Stadium. Someone like the people I usually watch said, and they were reviewing these cards, said Strixhaven Stadium's not good. So I will believe them. So I can exile this or sacrifice it to return an instant sorcery from graveyard to my hand. Otherwise, it's Combat Professor. This is a Spirit. And I have these heated debates, which should be good. So I think I take this over Combat Professor, which I think Combat Professor is normally better. But I think Pillar Drop Warden is good. Divine Gambit. I don't think I need to do that with this deck. I think I can take this Apprentice. Spirits I control, gain until end of turn, gain tap, deal 1 damage each opponent. I feel like that's bad, but I don't feel like that's a very good ability. I feel like she is the worst of all the Apprentice cycles. Could get Spirit Summoning instead. I don't know. Maybe it's actually good. Dome Shredder is here. Oh, this is a very green pack. It is a very green pack. I'm not seeing the Strixhaven being available. I wonder if someone decided to pick that up. Okay, so here Dragon's Approach is terrible. I could take another Stonebinder's Familiar. Yeah, it's just exile. It doesn't even. It's not even exile from my graveyard. So like, and it's a spirit dog. It's a spirit dog. Otherwise, it's Fuming Effigy. I feel like I could. I feel like these dogs might actually work in the deck. I'm not sure, but I have Illustrian Historians during my turn. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like these spirit dogs deserve a chance. Ah, yes, Lorehold Campus. Thank you very much. Now, the Silver Quill Pledge Mage could have been useful. Maybe, but I don't think I'm hurting for playables at all. Here's another Fuming Effigy. I think these are good. Another Tome Shredder. These give us recursion on the allowing us to do that every turn. Pigment Storm. I don't think I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna pick it here. Another Pillar Drop Warden. I don't think I'll play 3 of them. I don't know. I think this is, let's see, which one do I not like the most? If I can hate draft for free, I will certainly take you up. Thrilling Discovery at the end. Maybe I'll play it. Okay, so first, gotta take out all of the lessons, because I do have learned stuff. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lessons. Again, this is another exile. Huh. All right, and I'm back. So I have to cut 13 cards from this. No idea how to do that. Let's look for learn cards. I have 3, 4 lessons. Okay, so I want to keep the Rise of Ecstasies because they exile things, and I have a lot of triggers from exiling things. I'm going to keep the Professor of Symbology. I think she's good. But in the end, I'm going to cut either the Enthusiastic Study or the Guiding Voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I don't think that these learn cards without lesson backups are 1, 2, 3, 4 are actually really good enough by themselves. Like they do get you to what was I saying? Wow, that thought just destroyed itself in my brain. All right, so I'm going to get rid of Pigment Storm. Like I said, I have removal and Heated Debate and 2 Rises. Beam of Defiance. Sudden Breakthrough might go. I do have this Stormkiln Artist. Gosh, it's a 2/2 for 4 mana. That dies very easily. I feel like that's not very good looking at it again. Lorehold Apprentice I don't think is very good. I can certainly see cutting. Oh, oops. the Pledge Mage as well. Whenever an opponent, so it's not a mirror effect, which is good. Whenever an opponent activates an ability that isn't a mana ability, Flame Scroll Celebrant deals 1 damage to that player. Okay, cool, cool. And then you can pump it. Okay, and then how many spirits do I have here? 10 spirits. Okay, I could Tome Shredder. Let's look up how much stuff we want. Depends on exile, huh? Leave your graveyard. So there's two things going on. There's exile and leave your graveyard, which can be the same thing if you're exiling things from your graveyard. So here we have 3 Stonebind Familiars which depend on exile effects. I have 2 Illustrious Historians which do that. I have Tome Shredders which do that. This is also restricted to during my turn, but that's okay. But this is an instant or sorcery that has to be exiled. I'm not sure. I'm going to cut one because I have a lot of demand for my instants and sorceries in my graveyard. Okay. And then let's see. Leave graveyard. So this guy synergizes with everything else in the deck because it makes things leave graveyard, but it's only instants and sorceries again. Ever one or more cards leave your graveyard. So it looks like Lorehold Excavation was a pretty good way of actually activating this stuff. Yeah, I don't have a way of like making things leave my graveyard that are just like creature cards. It's all around what looks like instances and sorceries. I'm going to cut one of these Stonebinder Familiars. How many creatures do I have? I have 23. Yeah, I thought Tome Shredder would be anything, but apparently it is instances and sorceries. I think I'm also just going to cut Relic Sloth here. Again, like I have a lot of late drops. What else? Thrilling Discovery could be cut. Sudden Breakthrough could be cut. Though I also need instances and sorceries. Discard 2 cards. I have 9 cards left to cut. The other thing to keep in mind though is that all my learned things also bring in instants and sorceries from outside. So that's good. Yeah, I think I have too many 4-drops to want the Stormkiln art or whatever his name is. I don't have any other artifacts that are that good. He'd be entirely dependent on his own stuff and maybe Sudden Breakthrough. First strike. I think I get rid of Guiding Voice as my learn spell. I think I keep Enthusiastic Study. I think I get rid of Sudden Breakthrough. I think I get rid of these 2. So now I have to make 4 more cuts. You can definitely see cutting, like, how many creatures do I have compared to spells. So let's cut Beaming Defiance. Jeez, am I really left with a Thrilling Discovery? I don't want to be left with a Thrilling Discovery. So before I make the decision whether, I don't think I can go down to 16 lands with 2 rises of Extus. So that means I'm cutting at least 2 more creatures. I think I cut one of the Fuming Effigies. Let's see. I could cut Twin Scroll Shaman. And I think that's good. And then I cut either Thrilling Discovery or another. Go down to 6, but a bunch of them have learned, so I'm okay there. I think I do cut Thrilling Discovery. Alright, so one of the things that, so like I have, it looks like I only have 7 instants and sorceries, but I also have 4 cards with learn that can each get back. And then so I have 4 instants and sorceries there, so it's like another 4 to bring in and then cast. Is this? Ugh. Yeah, so I think this is it. Okay, let's name the deck. Rise of Quintorius? Yes, Rise of Quintorius. So this is kind of more of a mid-range-ish kind of thing going on here. Let's see if this is anywhere close to good. Or if I am just completely and utterly out of my mind. Oh, excuse me. Yep, sorry, I think that created too much noise. This is a good keep. Yep. Yep. Keep this, it's good. So what does the book do? Okay. White and white. Oh look, we're defaulted to Strixhaven lands. You could just read your book. Okay. So I could get Tome Shredder into play. What is this? This is one that gets flying or lifelink when they magecraft. Enthusiastic Study does not help him. It doesn't give him toughness. I can heated debate it. I probably will have to do that. I could attack on the assumption that they're going to... But I might as well force them to give it flying rather than, you know... rather than lifelink. Oh, you have haste. I didn't even realize you had haste. I'm not going to attack. My tome... I have plans for this Tome Shredder. The Illustrious Historian is here to block the Pledge Mage. Or at least prevent them from maybe also giving it flying, or the lifelink, which is worse. Okay. Okay. So they left up triple white, which I don't think is a problem. I can heated debate this Pledge Mage. I can play my Celebrant. I think I'm going to play the Celebrant over killing this Pledge Mage. I might eventually have to kill this Pledge Mage. Spells you cast that target a creature cost you less. So they've left up 2 again, but I don't think they have the... I don't think they have the... Okay. I think they're just stuck on black. I don't think they have the one that gives them +2/+2 counters and... and what is it, Hexproof? Which would be the blowout-ish. I think I just do my Combat Professor. Or the Pillar Drop Warden. I think I just do this Pillar Drop Warden. He also has reach, so... He kind of shuts down just about everything. Because of his reach, he's a 1/5, so he blocks the Pledge Mage. Spiteful Squad. Gotcha. Okay, so now I can have a heated debate on someone. They're all tapped out. So I can only do one. I can pump. I think I just heated debate this Killian. I can sacrifice him only as a sorcery. Which I'm not going to do yet. Let's see, this is tap 4 scry, and tap itself scry 1? Okay. So yeah. Definitely feels like they are stuck on their black. Sure, show me your trick. Okay. 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 So, they have one white open, but I don't... There's... Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do for one white. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can bring back Heated Debate and kill this Pledge Mage. I know I have Stonebound Mentor in my hand, but I think I just have to do it this way. So the Magecraft, let's see. Activate this only if you gained life this turn. And the Flame Scroll guy, do I want to take 4 damage from this? They don't seem to have any activated abilities. So I think I don't remember Silverquill having a lot of ways of gaining life. But we'll find out. Okay. So it has Ward. I have another Pillar Drop Warden. Okay. Let's see. So I will lose this race. I think I play the Dust Speaker here. Well, I try to search for answers like my other heated debate. Although this guy has Ward, how much? Pay 3 life. Okay. More removal? More removal. This person must have been in the pot and picked up all of these Mage Hunter onslaughts that no one else was picking up. Rise of Exodus, I don't have enough mana for. Fuming Effigy. It's probably my better play here. I could also Combat Professor and then maybe hold up a trick. Hopefully I draw land and I can play Stonebound Mentor as well. Is this a sorcery? Maybe they're out of... No, instant. Maybe they're out of removal now? No? No blocks. What is this? Has flying. Great. It's instant or sorcery. So equipped creature has flying whenever equipped creature deals combat damage. Draw a card. So I could Rise of Exodus now and kill the Archaic. Although... Ooh, no, that's bad, yeah. Okay. I just have to pass. I have to kill the Archaic here. So it does die. But I think I'm dead because of those boots. No, I still have Rise of Extus. If they don't play a creature here, I'm good, but if they do, then it's really, really bad for me. Okay, cool. So my graveyard, I don't have any triggers for anything. And I get to learn. Hmm. So does this have haste? No. Okay, so things are going well. I'm going to reduce to memory his boots at a certain point here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no flash for white black, right? They have so much removal. I don't want to remove the boots until they actually put down a creature. This is instant speed, yeah? Yeah. This is sorcery speed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want. I didn't want to play expanded anatomy just because they have cards in hand. Oh, they drew something. Oh well. One, two. There's some discard removal stuff. Okay. And that will allow me to scry again. Okay. So they finally drew a creature. Um, it's a body. At the very least, it's a body. See, I have seen 5, 10, 11 lands. I should have taken the drawn one, but whatever. I think I'm just going to keep the body on the top here. Yeah, if they have like a single removal, I die. So, you know how that goes. Let's see. Let's get rid of something from my graveyard. Let's get rid of a. And then let's take an Introduction to Prophecy. This is a sorcery speed. This is too late. Let's see what was left. Oh yeah, the elemental. Let's attack with you, and let's attack with you. No, let's just attack for 4. Okay. All right. Wow. Came back from it. That was a tense game. Yeah, I should have not picked up the plus the counters and vigilance spell. I should have picked up the other lesson, the one that draws me cards instead. That one would have been the better lesson to pick up there because it just seemed like they had all the removal that you could ever exist. I will keep this. Not, it's a keep, you know? All right, well, land is actually a good draw for us here. Then it's either effigy or combat professor. I think it'll depend on if I draw my 5th land or not. Oh no. What do? You may cast your 2/3 flyer. You may cast something from your graveyard. If it doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 more. Ah, okay. So I can attack for 3 and be aggressive here. And they would have to lose like their Mavinda. And now I can choose either Fuming Effigy to block their 2/2, or I can play Combat Professor. I think I just play Fuming Effigy. They haven't played an instant or sorcery yet, so I'm not so Mavinda's just a 2/3 right now. It's only their graveyard, right? Yeah, from your graveyard. Yep. Dramatic Finale. Uh-oh. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a 2/1 white-black Inkling token with flying. This ability only triggers once per turn. Okay. Okay, so how do I want to play this? I can attack. The 4/3 would only trade for one of them. The 3/3 would only trade for one of them, and it would be a favorable trade for them because of Mavinda. This only exiles a creature, but it does learn the thing that I think allows me to exile anything. So I'm going to play it tap, so I can play Rise of Exodus on. So they can double block this effigy, and it would kill both of them, and they would get a 2/1 Inkling. Sure. All right. Silver Quill Pledge Mages are awful to deal with. So they definitely had something else in their repertoire there. So again, I don't want to play into like a Burn Bright. So I think I'm just going to play Quintorius. I'm just going to target this Stonebound Mentor. They can trade it for the Pledge Mage. I made a mistake here. I needed them to double block. I thought the Pledge Mage was going to not die. Or I thought my Mentor was not going to die. That was my mistake. I'm kind of waiting for them to not hold up 2 mana for that Hexproof thing. My bad. I can't look at my sideboard from here, no. What? Oh, okay. And non-land permanent. It's controller. Yeah, reduced to memory. Okay. They have their own rise. Cool. Inkling. Okay, gotta do that. All right. I've not seen nothing but the mighty Quinn. Okay. There's probably a trick here, but I can't do anything about it. Oh, I just died. Oh well. Yep. I was not paying attention that game very well, but I think I would have just died if I had blocked the 3-2 anyway, so. I keep thinking everyone has this. I gotta make sure what it is. Has this Beaming Defiance. I also made that mistake of attacking with the 3-3. Yeah, I made quite a few mistakes that game. Where's the rock? Why am I not holding the rock? I'm now holding the rock. All right. This is a keep. Yep. Okay, it's 8 lands? 8 lands. Okay, so I don't think I attack. I think I just play my Tome Shredder and pass. Because I do have a Heated Debate here. I also have a Pillar Drop Warden. They're up to 4 now. Okay. Okay. There's that guy. And this. Stuck on 3. They're continuing to play lands. Oh, the Woe Eater. Cool, cool. So, sacrifice a creature. Opponent discards a card. You draw a card and you gain 2 life. And you sacrifice. Oh, when you sacrifice this creature. Oh, okay. Each opponent. Okay. So they'll sacrifice the pests. Pests will deal me 1. Heated Debate is an instant. So if he attacks, I just block with Historian and takes that damage, and then I hit it with Heated Debate. Rather than putting all my eggs in one basket with Enthusiastic Study. Okay. Player loses 2 life. Okay. You know, if they do nothing, it's actually going to be kind of bad for me. Okay, so 3-1 and learn, or I could heated debate it. So since they're all tapped out, let's see, attacking spirits only. Okay. So I can't really bring that up to... Okay. Oh gosh, I really needed a land. So I have a heated debate in here. I don't want to use it though because I'm casting a Pillar Drop Warden. I have so much potential combos. Okay. So I can take out the heated debate. I can sacrifice this Pillar Drop Warden. It's too bad I don't get a Quintorius trigger. I could just wait on the Quintorius. I could play Quintorius now. I think I play Quintorius now and see if they can deal with him. And be a bit greedy. I'm at 18, so we'll see how greedy I can be with him. I can be very greedy with him, apparently. Okay, so I can Pillar Drop Warden, kill the Bayou Graf, all in this turn. It doesn't really even matter. I can just do it on their turn. Yep. Okay. I guess, and then next turn I can play my second Stonebind Familiar and then Tome Shredder. The deck is going off. Okay. So this trigger only once. This ability, whenever one or more cards are put into exile during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Stonebinder's Familiar. This ability. So what during my turn? So I have to do it during my turn. Okay. So let's see. I can and trample. I can exile this. Okay. And then I can oh yeah, because I exiled their thing. Okay. No attacks. Like these familiars are going to be strong enough. Okay. One bottom, sure. This is a trap. Oh yeah, let's put all that land on the bottom, huh? Yep. I was like, this is a trap. All right, cool, cool. That one went well. Quintorius. And the Stonebinder familiars actually did decently. I wonder how many Stonebinder familiar triggers you need to be able to create before, in order for it to all be worth it. Yep, this is another keep. Spuds forever. And ever and ever. Let's just look through my tome here. It looks like it's too bad. So, like, there's a lot of duplicate pages in this tome. Does it do anything else? Like, what if I rub it? No. If I rub it here? No. If I right click it, nothing happens. I can click on it, it opens. I can right click on it here, nothing happens. Okay. Okay. No attacks. I'm not going to block this because I have the Tome Shredder combo in hand. Alright, I'm going to attack with my Stonebinder, see if they use their Inkling to block it. Going to play my Tome Shredder. And the next turn I have the Pillar Drop Warden to block their Inkling token. Okay. So let's go Pillar Drop Warden to block their Inkling. I don't really want to kill their Spiteful Squad. I can kill it with Heated Debate. Okay. So I have everything at instant speed, so. I don't want them to get the tokens, because Spiteful Squad, when it dies, you could redistribute those 2 tokens. So I want to kill it after attacks have been declared. Of course, the Pill Drop Warden's ability is not instant, so what is this? So if I need to actually kill this before it gets those counters. Teehee. One white. I'm not. One white is no big deal, so. I can heated debate and hold up an enthusiastic study. I think I am going to exile the this Inkling though. So if I can exile it, the Stonebinder's Familiar goes to a 2/2. I could heated debate something, and then when they attack, enthusiastic study something else. Okay, so both of these get first strike, which is going to be important. So this gives +3/+1. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay. I want both of these. So I can attack with a 3/3. Okay. I'm not sure why they made that attack. I mean, the attack, I don't know why they made this guy follow up, because like it was on the board that Tome Shredder would shred him. I'm fine attacking for 6 every turn. Um, yep. I don't. Let's see. Exile a card from your graveyard. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. I have 2 of these rises. And it'll buff the doggo. Um, okay. Alrighty. Yep. All right. I think that game that I've lost would have definitely been closer. I have no idea who would have won or lost. But yeah, that opponent that I just played, that attack with the 2/2 Vigilant guy was not, was just not correct in any fashion. I mean, you had to have, like, yeah, because you're attacking into that much open mana, right? So you assume they have a trick. And if they have a trick, you need a trick of backup of your own. And he had the 2/2 +2/2 lifelink, but then he still attacked with both of them. This is a keep. I love how the illustrious historian has a statue of himself in the background. Like, yeah, this is me. Uh-oh, what does this do? Oh, this is the Magecraft I get buff. Uh, ooh, that's a 2/3 maybe sometimes. Oh, I drew Stonebinder's Familiar. I was not paying attention, and I should have played that on turn 1. Yep, yep. Illustrious Historian. I mean, they have the statue in the background, like I was saying. How could you possibly beat that? I think that person just wasn't feeling their deck or whatever they kept. Maybe they're like, if there's early aggro, I just lose. I'm like, look, I'm Lorehold. And they're like, oh no. And then, but this deck has strangely been a weird kind of control almost. This deck is not aggro. I did not build it to be aggro at all. This is a keep. I don't like having 4 lands, but hey, whatever. But with 2 Pillar Drop Wardens and 2 Quintoriuses, I am very, very... I am like mid-game to control. So let's see, this Celebrant... Okay... Like, this thing is hilarious because I don't think I should have... Did I pack 1, pick 1? Was this my first pick in like pack 3? I don't think I should have done that. What is this? I'm attacking into open mana, so there's no way I'm going to pump this. Let's see, what are they? What have you done? Okay. Just gonna put on pressure because why do you have a plains and a forest? Oh, there's your swamp. There's your black mana. That's the connecting tissue between the 2 houses. Black mana. Yeah, just gonna put on this pressure from the Celebrant. Because I haven't drawn anything great. Oh, you've destroyed me. I'm destroyed. Look at me, I'm destroyed. Learn. You have learned spirit summoning. Oh no. I need reduced memory. Let's see, you have spirit summoning? I guess they could have expel, right? Because they're white. So maybe I didn't want to hit for 1, just because. I mean, that blocks. I guess I could have also attacked with these guys and prevent them from creating a 2/2. I should have blocked with Illustrious Historian. Why didn't I block with Illustrious Historian? Whatever. This guy doesn't have trample, right? No. Okay. see. Whenever something leaves your graveyard, do stuff. So I don't have blue for counterspell, so I'm not terribly concerned about this. Goodbye, sparring regimen. Oh. Let's put down... another Pillar Drop Warden. Alright. Reduce the memory has been clutch. If you're white, I think you picked this up very highly. Wow. Those are 2 uncommon spells you have there, friend. Like, the problem with the Flame Scroll Celebrant is that it's going to be a long time before it actually gets through. Huh. Let me get this straight. You lose 2 life. I lose 2 life, but in doing so... Let's see, can I play all of this? Yeah. Expanded Anatomy is nice. Introduction to Prophecy is nice. Creating a 4/4 is nice. I could do Fuming Effigy. I kind of need to deal with this Spectre of the Fens, though. Well, I also just need blockers. For their 2/2s and 1/1s and stuff, so... Nice, nice, nice. Okay, it doesn't do me any good. These don't do anything for me right now. They basically have chump blockers for days. So this is an instant, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't have the campus. I could attack with the 3/2, but it would get blocked and I would lose life, so... Going to take about 5,000 damage. 5 damage, though. 7 damage. Yeah, it's not that I don't have flyers. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I just have to attack with the dust speaker. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just die. Yeah. Okay, so I can put one of these on the bottom. Alright. I just drew into a pocket of lands there at the end, but I don't think I would have been able to get out of all those flyers anyway. That was a difficult position. Like, I bottomed those 2 spells because they don't help against the flyers, and I'd be trading a 2/1 for their 1/1 and taking 1 damage, giving them another life, or it would just like get blocked. I don't know. This is a keep. I guess there's some review to be done on that game, certainly, that I just played, about how it all fits together. Like, how much I should have continued pressuring them on the ground through combat, and how much I should have, done that way. So this game, they have a Pledge Mage, which does have to die. Going to play the Combat Professor, and we'll see if they just trade it for the Stonebound Mentor. Okay. Ooh, no, huh? Okay. Yeah, because I kind of have to worry about it because it has creature. Oh, it's another one of these things, huh? That's why they did not block it. Okay, so I do need a land for Exodus here so I could learn into my enchantment removal for the upteenth time. It is a rare enchantment. This can't be the same person though, right? Right? I don't block this. Okay, so I don't have a spell to exile here. I could, well, I could, but then I wouldn't be able to play anything. I do just need the lands, though. Can play a Pillar Drop Warden. So my plans are either play the Pillar Drop Warden or to block their Pledge Mage. Their tokens, when they die, is fine. I could Heated Debate a token. And then use the Heated Debate to fuel the Dust Speaker. And guarantee some land drops for Rise of Extus. And also Scry. I think I need to just ensure a land drop here. I'll have my land. Play those cards, yeah. Huh. Okay. I don't want to attack and let them trigger another thing, so... Okay. Like Scroll Celebrant. 2 damage so far. Oh my gosh, how many of those do you even have? So 7 damage. I'm not gonna block. So you have 3 mana left over. Let's see, next turn, so I'm gonna have 6 mana. I have 2 4-drops. I think I should do Introduction to Prophecy. Okay. I have to discard 2 cards. See, I take 1 damage. I take 3 damage this way. Okay, so I could risk it for. What else does he do? Okay, that's it. 4 damage. I could risk it and do an Introduction to Prophecy and try to get a land guaranteed here. I think I need something more powerful than a shock. Oh, 1 top. All right. Ugh. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me with that one. That's a weird thing to do. Yeah, he has reach, man. This is 1 damage coming at me. Yep. He did not scry this time on his upkeep. Did he forget? Just gonna do this just in case they have something weird. Yeah, so I have to have 2 creatures back to block this thing because it's gonna have menace and 1 top again. So all I have is an Enthusiastic Study and an Introduction to Prophecy. I think I pass. Okay. I actually exiled that way too early, but whatever. That was a mistake. One bottom, finally. Yeah, still trading a card for a card, so. I have Introduction to Prophecy. I don't think I can really risk it here. They do have inevitability with their stuff. So those 1/1s represent guaranteed 2 life loss. So they can equip the penance. It becomes a 2/2. I have to block it. It dies. I also take 1 damage. I'll take 2 damage there, so I'll be down to 2. And then another 1/1 means that I die. Gosh, if only I had, I don't know, another reduced to nothing. This is looking bad for me. Their ability to descry all the time. I'm just dead. Oh, they didn't. Oh, they only cost 1 to equip. Wait, they equipped the wrong thing. Alright. Well, that was fun. Overall, that was fun. Four wins, not bad. The Rise of Quintorius. I think that, yeah, Stonebinder's Familiars are still nice cards in can still be nice cards in Lorehold, given that we have ways of dealing with stuff that way. Alright, I gotta go.